G'day guys, Zach from the Hunter Theory. Before we get started, I just want to point out that Jackery have sent us this 600 V2 to test out and use for the past month. Now, if you've been around the channel for a little while, you know in the back of the tank we run the big Explorer 2000, and we've been using that to run our touring setup, from everything from the induction cooker to the fridge to charging all the batteries and running the laptop. So now you might wonder, when Jackery reached out and offered us a very much smaller unit, why we would say, oh yeah, let's give that a go. But after spending some time with it, I've started to realise that it actually fills a completely different role. So for a lot of what we do these days, we find ourselves out and about a lot more and away from the car, filming for whole days, and this has been perfect for that. So today I want to run through the specs, what it is, and why I think the portability of it is its biggest advantage and selling point. So what exactly is the Jackery Explorer 600 V2? Before I get into how I've been using it, let's run through quickly and cover what you're actually getting. The 600 V2 packs a 640 watt battery capacity and a 500 watt pure sine wave inverter with a 1000 watt surge capacity. It gives you AC outlets, USB-C outlets, and multiple ways to charge both the unit itself and the devices. It's also surprisingly quick to recharge. It's very important because it means that we can put it on charge overnight and we're not waiting around for a full day for a power station to be charged up, and we're not losing any time out and about. Now, if those numbers don't mean much to you, here's the simple version. This is designed to charge drone batteries, phone batteries, laptops, your portable camping fridges, all of those things that you might take out and about for a day trip or an overnighter. The biggest advantage for the Jackery 600 is not its battery size, it's its portability. Now, this thing comes in just shy of 7 kilos, making it a truly portable system. Now, don't get me wrong, we still love the Explorer 2000. It's fantastic, but if we're being honest, large power stations are based with the vehicle or based at home. They're not something that you can just grab and go. So you'll find with our 2000, we've kind of got it in the back and everything's all wired up around it, which, even though technically it's a portable system, for us to take it out and use it as a portable system, we have to disassemble half the back of the car to get it out. But that's not entirely a criticism of it, because it's what we've designed it to do. It's designed to be there, built in, it runs the car, it's our base camp. 600 solves the issue of us not being able to get it out by being so portable. We can just take it, walk wherever we need to go to if we can't get the car close enough by, and it means we're not running cameras back and forth to the car to charge them back up. We're not losing time, especially if we're out looking for whales, which is the really big thing at the moment. The last thing we want to do is miss them as they come around the head, because we've run back to the car to pick up a new drone battery, put the old one on charge, and vice versa. So over the last few months, our lives have actually changed a little bit. So we've welcomed to our family young Porter, who now comes with us on most of our adventures. We're spending a lot more time at the beaches now, a lot more time at lookouts, a lot more time just kind of slowing down, waiting for the right light while we get our photos and everything. And basically what we've realised, most of our power needs are not coming from being near the vehicle. We need them when we're away from the vehicle. Again, I'll just harp back to it, the portability of this thing is just second to none. It just means we can just take it wherever. I can have Porter on one arm, the unit in the other, cameras everywhere, and get to where we want to go to. And I'm not worrying about leaving something behind or compromising. This is such an important part of being able to use the unit properly. So one of the first opportunities we had to use this was when we were out filming content for some whale watching we were doing. So we'd already been out taking photos in the morning, and usually we'd kind of be watching our battery levels a bit, going, all right, what can we do to get this shot or that shot, and kind of working out what was more important to us. But luckily, since having the 600, we're able to just plug everything in as we go. means I can take the drone battery out, swap him over, put him back on charge. We were actually running the controller plugged in because it was running out of battery. So we just had it on the cord, flying the drone while that was getting charged from the unit. And it just meant we didn't have to cut the day short at all, or basically compromise from losing that and just using the camera. It's been handy at keeping the phone charged, because obviously most of our work is now based on using the phone, and if we can't access that, it throws a bit of a spanner in the works while we wait for it to charge up. So again, whack him on charge, keep using it, doing what we're doing. And the fact that we can get home after a day, put this on charge, and it's charged so quickly, ready for the next day. We're not losing a day, especially winter. The good days are few and far between. It'll be cloudy and you kind of miss a day. But the last thing you want is you get that break in the light and you're waiting for something to charge. And same again when we're out and about. You get the break in the light. If I had something that I had to run back to the car, by the time I've got it, come back, might have missed the shot, missed the light. But now this comes with us and legit fits in a backpack if you wanted it to. But for the most part, I've just been carrying it around. Put the long cords on, feed it back into the bag where things are charging when we're walking from A to B. Porter on one arm. Nah, it's really good. Portability is the biggest feature for this. And honestly, it makes a world of difference. So as far as who the 600 V2 is actually for, it's not for the people that want the biggest power, the biggest battery, that's setting up a week-long touring rig or off-grid unit that they need to run induction, fridges, everything. That's reserved, again, for the bigger units. This here is great for if you were doing a overnight trip, wanted to run the fridge overnight. So like your weekend camp trips, even like a weekend hiking trip, you could put that in your hiking bag, keep your phones charged, keep your cameras charged. It's really good for your photographers, your drone operators, content creators. The biggest thing though is it'll be best for your families. Everyone can charge all their different devices off it. There's not going to be mum or dad stuck lugging around this big unit while trying to lug all the kids' gear as well. It's just going to change that so much for them. So this is for people that want power for where they're spending time rather than where they've parked the car. They want to spend it out on the beach, they can take it with them. The biggest surprise for me with the 600 V2 has been that it hasn't replaced our 2000, rather it just complements it. It really fits in to being a part of the whole overall setup. So don't discredit these units if you've already got a larger power station, because there'll be so many times where you've thought, oh, I wish I could just get that closer to me or where we were doing whatever you may be doing. So don't discredit these if you've already got a large power unit. They fit in very, very well around your existing setups. And because they're so small, they're not taking up additional space. Where kilos are important, space is important. It just kind of fits in. You don't really have to worry too much about a dedicated spot for it. So the biggest surprise with this isn't that it's replaced the 2000. The 2000 still powers the main setup. The 600 powers our adventures. One stays with the vehicle, and this one here comes with us. And after spending about a month with it, I think that's where its real value lies, in giving you reliable power wherever you happen to be. So if you've got any questions about the 600 V2, drop them in the comments below. If you're interested in getting one for yourself, I've put a link in the description below where Jackery have also put in the link there. You get an additional 5% off for the unit, so you can save a bit of money. As always, using those links helps support the channel, allow us to keep bringing real adventures and reviews to you. Thanks for watching. I'm Zach from The Hunter Theory, and we'll see you next time.